No harm to the willing. What does it even mean? Volenti non fit injuria. Sounds like something a pompous lawyer would mumble, right? Well, they'd be right, but it's actually a pretty simple idea. It's Latin for to a willing person, injury is not done. Basically, if you know the risks of something and you still choose to do it, you can't really complain when things go sideways. Think of it like this. You let your buddy, who to be a trained tattoo artist, give you a bicep tattoo. You end up with a lopsided blob that vaguely resembles a sad potato. Can you sue him? Maybe, but good luck with that, champ. You knew the risks, you took the plunge, and now you're rocking that sad potato art. This isn't about letting people off the hook for being reckless. It's about recognizing that we all make choices, and sometimes those choices come with consequences. This principle just says that if you willingly accept those risks, you can't blame someone else when they come to bite you in the... Well, you get the idea. So where did this whole Volenti non-fit injuria thing come from? Ancient Rome, baby. Those toga-wearing, chariot-racing Romans loved their legal principles. And this was a big one. They understood that life is full of risks. Gladiator fights, political intrigue, accidentally wearing your bedsheet to the forum, danger lurked around every corner. Volenti non-fit injuria was their way of saying, hey, if you're going to participate in society, you've got to own your choices. And you know what? They had a point. Fast forward a couple of millennia, and this principle is still going strong. It's baked into legal systems around the world, reminding us that personal responsibility is kind of a big deal. All right. Enough history lessons. Let's talk about where you see Volenti non-fit injuria playing out in the real world. Take sports, for example. Boxers know they're going to get punched in the face. It's literally in the job description. Football players accept the risk of broken bones and concussions. Does that mean these athletes can never sue if they get injured? Not necessarily. But Volenti non-fit injuria does come into play. Courts will consider whether the injury was a foreseeable risk of the sport. If it was, the athlete might have a tougher time proving negligence. And it's not just about contact sports. Think about medical procedures. You sign a waiver before surgery, right? That's Volenti non-fit injuria in action. You're acknowledging that there are risks involved, but you're consenting to the procedure anyway, because, well, you want to get better. So what's the takeaway here? Volenti non-fit injuria is a fancy way of saying that your choices have consequences. It's about taking responsibility for your actions and understanding the risks involved. It's also about consent. When you step into that boxing ring or sign that medical waiver, you're giving your consent. You're saying, I know what I'm getting into, and that matters. It matters in the courtroom, sure, but it also matters in our everyday lives. Because when we understand the power of consent, we can make more informed choices, and that's something we can all get behind. Well, unless you're into that whole sad potato tattoo thing, then hey, you do you.